partner that got that CDLs. Dang! Shit, man. Giraffe's gonna be dizzy as hell at the zoo.
What up? What it do, man? It's Tuesday. I think it's the 28th right now, October 28th, man. I'm leaving Jacksonville right now. I'm going to Arbondale, Florida, whatever that is. The one I was telling y'all about yesterday. The load with the 560. Then I just picked up something else that's on the way there. So I'll update y'all whenever I get to my destinations. And it's Tuesday, man. So we're gonna see what we gonna do today. So far, so good. Got one load, then got another load going in that direction. So we going, man. And I'll update y'all when I get there. Alright, gang, what it do, man? So I'm just leaving right now. I'm on my way to Arbondale, whatever, Florida. But I had a delivery on the way, like in Winter Haven or whatever. So I'm 42 minutes, not miles, but I'm like 42 minutes from my destination. So I had two loads going the same way, which I rarely get. Because when you pick up one load, even if the broker tell you that it's a partial, and you like, okay, I'll take it, and you like, okay, I got room for something else. But a lot of times that something else don't work out because of the simple fact that, you know, the broker wants you to start hitting, at some point, start hitting to the drop-off. You know what I mean? So it's rare for me to actually get like two loads on my truck at one time. So I'm just going to be honest. This is what all out here. I just delivered some wire. This was a curry load. But anyway, it worked out perfect, man. So I got another stop. And guess what? Like, what time is it? It's 12:25. So it's afternoon. So I got another stop. I got another stop to go drop off. And once I drop this off, I think I got a pickup. I think I got a pickup to do it. This is gonna be a good day, y'all. You know what I mean? So this is probably gonna end up being a $1,200 day, over $1,200. You know what I mean? So, you know, just chime in with me this week, man. Like I say, man, we gonna get it, man. On the way to the second drop off. All right. Once I get done, I'ma holler at y'all and let y'all know what the next move. Keep in mind, it's still Tuesday, and it's like noon, 12:30. All right. I'll be right back. What up, gang? Y'all already know, man. I made it to my second drop-off, which is the Arbondale, Florida, out here at Coca-Cola. So they unloading me right now. I'm praying that I can make it to Tampa on time. They told me to be there by 3 o'clock. It's like a hour drive, and it's 1:39 right now. So, yeah, I'm praying that we can go ahead and get this knocked out the way, and I can actually get there on time, man. So I'm looking for that $1,200 day, y'all. I just gotta make it to this. I just gotta hope that they can see my location. So I just gotta pray that they don't cancel the load on me. They cancel that load, I won't have a $1,200 day. I really want to get that load, so hoping that they hurry up. You know what? I'm gonna expedite this while he gone. I'm gonna pull the other one up. But I check back with y'all, let y'all know when I make it. I'm gonna speak it in existence when I make it to the next pickup. All right. What it is, gang. Alright, so I'm at my last pickup. Finna go down to Orlando. This is the third one today. Finna go ahead and drop this off to Orlando. And this completes the day, man. I just walked up in this thing and they about to fight. They about to fight, man. The workers here about to fight. I'm here on some action, man. But anyway, I got some furniture that they putting on, and they gonna take off when I get there. So this is the last stop, man, and thank God, 12:31 today. 1231 today. Yeah. 560, 371, and $300. All 3 loads today. 1231 today, man. So it happens like that sometimes, but like I said, it's kind of rare that it happens. But you know what I'm saying? I made it, and I like it when whenever it's like a Monday or Tuesday, and I get that kind of money. So everything is good, man. So we're gonna see what tomorrow brings. We'll see what tomorrow brings. You know, I made so much money, man. I might stay down here. I might not even go home. I might spend $100 on a hotel. The crazy part about it is, I spent $100 before I left home. Yeah, $100 in fuel. That's all I spent. That's all. Now, I'm gonna end up. Oh shoot, they finna fight again? Oh no, they joking. So I might $100 for the fuel today. Tomorrow morning, I know I'm gonna have to get fuel again. But that's the good part about it, man. Made money through Curry today. And then made money with a load with my dispatcher, or 2 loads with my dispatcher, and 1 with Curry. Curry is the 371, and this one is the 3, and then the one before that was 560. At Coca-Cola was the 560, but I gotta go. Thank y'all, man. Tuesday is over with now. We're going to see what this week do. I want to do better than last week. That's what I want to do. I want to do better than last week. So, we'll see, man. I keep y'all posted. I can strap it down? Oh, y'all already strapped it down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yo, what it is? Tuesday is a wrap, all right? $1,233. Whenever I be doing my thing, sometimes I don't know why I just be missing a number or 2 off, but I did the load from Jacksonville to Arbondale. I went from Jacksonville today to Arbondale, Florida for that 560 load, and then Curry was. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened with Curry. So when I woke up this morning, I know that I had to go get fueled up, leave Jacksonville, go to Arbondale, Florida. That's all I had on the agenda, right? So while I'm fueling up this morning, Curry pops up on the screen. Hey, we got a load going from Jacksonville to Lake City. I said, oh, that's on the way. So after I seen that it wasn't a big load and it was a 4-foot, 3-4-foot pallets, I hurried up and did the math right quick in my mind, and I took it. Boom, you got to be quick. So I took it. All right. So when I took it, I put it in my GPS, and it was on the way to my initial drop off, to Arbondale, which is the Coca-Cola place. So it was on the way. So I was going to take care of Curry first and then go do my initial load. All right. Because it was on the way there. So on my way to pick up the Curry load, I get a message saying, hey, the address changed. So I'm like, oh, here we go. So they send me the new address. I put the address in, and then I also put my other address in. For those that don't know how to do that, I think I'm going to do that right quick. I mean, just to show y'all something. I don't always use Apple because you got a big truck and, you got to be careful with the tunnels, but I do a lot of stuff in Florida. I haven't, only one time in the last 2.5 years or however I've been going, only one time I ran into an expressway that was real low, and I saw it before I actually, went that way. So I seen it, and I got over and just went the other way. So that taught me a lesson to keep using the app called, I'm going to give y'all a free app too. But get a trucker app, y'all. Don't be going on Google and Apple because you can get stuck. I don't even know what the name of this thing is. Let me see if I can hold it down. Maybe if I put share app, is it Boomerang? But it's still not telling me what it is. I'm gonna put in share app just to see if they'll give me that. Hammer. So it's called Hammer. The app is called Hammer. Hammer. All right. And this is the logo for it or whatever right there. All right. All right. So it's called Hammer. Use that app. You doing OTR? Are you not familiar with your area or your location? Please use that app so you don't take the top off of your truck. I can't stress that enough. I can't stress it enough. Use that app. But anyway, but what I did was really quick. I just put in the new address for Kerry, and I put in the initial location at the Coca-Cola factory in Arbondale, Florida, where I was going, and I saw that they were like 30 minutes apart. Yes. And the other good part about it is when Curry changed the address on me, it put me closer to my initial drop-off, but further away from Jacksonville, an additional 40 miles or something like that. So they updated the pay. I ain't even fight them on the pay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want no drama. So initially it was $317. They brought it up. I think they add like another $50 or something like that. I probably could have got more. It is what it is, but it ended up being $373. So it ended up being $373, 82 cents. Then the 560 load. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm working with before I leave Jacksonville. All right. So let's fast forward the progress. I go ahead and get up the road, you know, boom, boom, boom. I go drop Curry stuff off, handle that business. On my way to drop off to Coca-Cola, the Arbondale, you know, my dispatcher hit me up. Hey, I got something picking up in Tampa going to Orlando, $300. You got a deadhead, 42 miles. I'm like, all right, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on the road right now. You know, it's all good. That's the one that, if you look at the video, I'm like, I'm praying, I'm speaking in intercessions that I'm going to be able to go. So I made it there on time, and I was able to drop the load off. You know what I mean? So total, then that was a $300 load. So total today, that's $1,233.82. Dog, I ain't do that in so long. And I'm making this video because I want to show y'all something. This is what's in my bag. You know what this is? It's a tape measure. Ride around with one of these. You know why? Because after you take a load and you have flexibility like I had, like I didn't have a set time to be at Arbondale, Florida. I didn't have a set time. They told me just be there before 5 o'clock, you know, before they close. So, you know, that's why I was able to take advantage, you know, knowing once they told me that, and I had room left on my truck, I measured what I had left from, you know, the existing load that was on there. So in my head, I knew that I had an additional, I think it was 12 feet left, you know. So when Curry hit, we got 3 pallets, 4x4, I already know right there, that's going to be 8 feet. Either way you put it, because it's 3 pallets. Now, if it was just 2 pallets, I can put them side by side. I know that's 4 feet. So please know, like, you got to be on your shit. You can't be lazy. And if you spoiled and you feel like you want to eat breakfast all the time and stop for lunch and dinner, you're gonna miss out on something. You know what I'm saying? Last week, it was 2 times during the week that I didn't eat until 4 p.m. One of the days I didn't have food or drink. I'm not saying that's good. I'm not saying that's bad. You know, I already intermittently fast anyway. You know, that's part of my lifestyle, right? That's what keep me focused. That's what keep me energetic as well, all right? And when I say energetic, I don't mean bouncing off the wall. I just mean that you're not falling asleep while you're driving. That means that you can lay down and get a good sleep, you know what I mean, without waking up in the middle of the night. You know, like, heavy eating and food and stuff, it do that to you. But, you know, in order to, you know, get that feeling of being able to go, and now you working and you don't have to stop. You know, you got 2 loads on the truck. You don't have time to stop and go get a Whopper Jr., a Wawa, whatever it is. So, you know, 2 days I did that. And then I also did that today. I drank water, though. I brought this out the house because I just had a feeling it was probably going to be one of them days, you know what I mean? So I drank some water today, but, man, sometimes I don't eat till 5 o'clock or until I get off, till I'm done. Sometimes I just drink water, and it's all good, you know what I mean? I'm not one of them people that's going to starve. So if you are somebody that's spoiled and you're not a hustler like that, and you normally used to just eating, or you got to have your breaks and stuff, hey, that's on you. I understand that. But a lot of times, man, so that you don't miss opportunities, man, you might have to wait on that food. You know what I mean? You might not have to drink too much water so you don't have to piss. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have a cab back. You know what I mean? But it is all your water bottle if you're a guy, whatever, however that works. But anyway, man, keep a tape measure. Know what you got room for, and then know, you know, the flexibility. Just, you know, I love flexible loads. I love the ones that tell me just beat up before 5, beat up before 4 o'clock. I love those because I know I got time to because I know I got time. So that is what it is, man. But anyway, man, I had an excellent day. We're gonna see how Wednesday works tomorrow. Oh, look at my room. I told y'all I decided to stay. Look at that. Look at that. I feel like a king. I'm looking down. Know what I mean? Look at that. Give y'all a little tour. This is what $120 gets you. You know, I ain't even been in the bathroom yet. I don't know how the bathroom look. On God. I've been here for a couple of hours. I mean, it's clean. I bet y'all say this dude crazy as hell. Man, I don't care, man. It's clean. But you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, it's a clean $120. I'm talking about total. After taxes, $120. $120, you know what I mean? And then, you know, travel. Like, you know, I'm not an OTR person, but hey, I still travel with clothes, underclothes, deodorant. I still pack a bag just in case I ain't gonna come home. Clean clothes, whatever I need, just in case I know I ain't gonna come home. Because you might end up in a spot where you think you might be going home, but you might find a load that say, hey man, I got something going this way for to pay $800, $700. What you gonna do? Dead here home? No, we ain't doing that. Anyway, y'all, it's been a pleasure talking to y'all. Friday, we're going to put the numbers up again, man, and we're going to see what we're going to do, man. I want to do better than next week, but I don't know what tomorrow brings. You see what happened Monday? $118 is all I made, you know. But then you catch a day like this, and you just try to get the money to even out. You know what I'm saying? So all you got to do is just keep hustling, keep going for it, man. Stay prayed up, man. But anyway, I'm out, man. I appreciate y'all. Stay blessed and keep trucking. Y'all already know. Hey, check it out. I got to talking so much until I forgot to show y'all what I mean by adding on additional addresses. So I'm just going to use Apple for example. But again, I stay in Florida. I know Florida pretty well. I run up and down the same I-10 or whatever. I-4 when I get this way. But Hammer, the app is called Hammer for trucking. Don't tear the tops off of y'all trucks, man. All right, but anyway, this is Apple. So what you do is you'll put the address in, right? So let's just say I put in Arbondale, right? See that? Arbondale. See, put that in. And then I'm going to hit this blue button, you know, which means like to go. All right, you see that? Now, from this screen, what you want to do is you want to click on add stop. You see where it say add stop right there in the blue? So when you click on add stop, now you can put in another address. Let's say Jacksonville, Florida. So now you can see what the total is to go from Arbondale to Jacksonville, Florida. You see what I'm saying? And then if you like, well, darn, if you get a route or you get a couple different loads and you really flexible on time, what you can do is you can see how to get there faster. The fastest way to get there, you can just move this up, down. You can switch places. See how that switch places? Right? And when that switched places, you see how it went from, now it went from 3 hours to 1 minute. You know what I mean? So you can switch places as well. So now it's 3 hours and 45 minutes. But if I was to go to Jacksonville first, then Arbondale, the time changed. So you can also move it around too to your liking, or, you know, if you're trying to figure out which one you should go to first, and then you can look at the map and it'll show you, you know, by looking at the little gray buildings. If you're using Apple, it'll show you your destinations, you know what I mean? And then you can zoom in and you can find out, you know, your little area and stuff like that. So a lot of that is very useful. You should utilize that on your navigation. I didn't for a long time know how to add additional stops to my maps. I never knew how to do it. I learned that a couple years ago, and man, I utilize it to the best of my ability. That's what I want to show y'all. All right, I'm done, man. Y'all stay blessed again and keep trucking.